Imagine working hard every single day, waking up early, staying up late, trying to do everything right, and still not getting rich. Meanwhile, you see other people online, making money, living freely, achieving the life you want. And you start to wonder, what am I doing wrong? This is the hard truth about why you're not getting rich. Welcome to Money Mysteries. Let's start with something most people don't want to hear. Working hard is not enough. You've probably been told your whole life, work hard and you'll succeed. But in reality, there are millions of people working incredibly hard and still struggling financially. Because hard work alone doesn't create wealth. It creates income. And there's a big difference between the two. Income is what you earn. Wealth is what you keep. And more importantly, what you grow. If you're only relying on a paycheck, you're always starting from zero every month. You earn, you spend, you repeat. And that cycle keeps you stuck. This leads to the first hard truth. You're trading time for money. When you work a job, your income is limited by your time. There are only so many hours in a day, which means there's a limit to how much you can earn. But wealthy people don't rely on time. They rely on leverage. They build systems, assets, businesses, things that make money even when they're not working. The second hard truth, you're not owning enough. Most people focus on consumption, buying things, upgrading lifestyles, spending more as they earn more. But the rich focus on ownership. They own assets, things that increase in value or generate income. And this is where the gap starts to grow. Because while one person is spending, the other is building. The third truth, you're thinking short term. Most people want quick results, fast money, immediate success. But real wealth takes time, years, sometimes decades. The problem is, people quit too early. They try something. It doesn't work immediately, so they move on and repeat that cycle again and again, never staying consistent long enough to see real results. Another major reason, you're not taking enough calculated risks. Staying safe feels comfortable, but it also limits growth. Most people avoid risk completely. They stay in stable jobs, avoid investing, avoid trying new things, but wealth is built by stepping outside that comfort zone. Not reckless risk, but calculated risk. The kind where you understand the downside, but still take action. Now here's a big one. You're not learning the right skills. The world has changed. Information is everywhere. Opportunities are everywhere, but only for those who know how to use them. High-income skills matter. Sales, marketing, business, investing, communication. These are the skills that create leverage. And without them, it's very hard to break out of the average. Another truth, you're surrounded by the wrong environment. The people around you influence everything. How you think, what you believe is possible, what risks you take. If you're surrounded by people who think small, you'll think small. If you're surrounded by people who avoid risk, you'll avoid it too. Environment shapes mindset, and mindset shapes results. Now let's talk about something deeper. Fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of losing money. These fears stop people from even trying, or they cause people to quit the moment things get hard. But here's the truth. Failure is part of the process. Every successful person has failed multiple times. The difference is they kept going. Another reason you're not getting rich is distraction, social media, entertainment, constant noise. It's easier than ever to waste time, hours every day, without even realizing it. Time that could be used learning, building, improving. And over time, those small distractions add up. But here's the most important truth of all. You don't have a clear plan. Most people say they want to be rich, but they don't define what that means. They don't create a strategy. They don't track progress. They just hope things will change. And hope is not a strategy. So, what should you do? First, shift your focus from income to assets. Start building things that grow over time. Second, invest in yourself. Skills pay more than effort. Third, think long-term. Stop chasing quick wins and start building real foundations. Fourth, take calculated risks, because staying comfortable is often the biggest risk of all. And finally, stay consistent, because consistency beats intensity every time. Getting rich is not about luck. It's not about one big moment. It's about decisions, repeated over time, small choices, made daily, that slowly change your direction. The hard truth is this: most people won't get rich, not because they can't, but because they won't do what it takes. They won't stay consistent. They won't take risks. They won't change their habits. But that doesn't have to be you, because once you understand the truth, you have a choice. Stay where you are, or start doing things differently. Because in the end, wealth isn't built overnight. It's built over time, through discipline, through learning, through action. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner everything starts to change. Because the truth might be hard, but it's also powerful. And once you see it clearly, you can finally start moving in the right direction. And that's another mystery of money. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Money Mysteries for more insights into how money really works, how successful people think, and the strategies that actually build wealth.